Groups of pro-Morsi protesters are preparing for a security crackdown which aims to disperse them. Security sources say that police will launch action against the protesters on Monday. The decision to take action comes after a meeting between the Interior Minister and his aides. In preparation, the protesters have fortified their camps in Cairo by building concrete and wooden barriers and buying gas masks, goggles and gloves. Gamal Hashman, a senior leader in Morsi's Muslim Brotherhood, in response says any attempt to besiege the sit-in will amount to a crime. Report, however, says that the police action will not be a full-scale assault but a very comprehensive encirclement of their encampment. The South African presidency says former President Nelson Mandela's health is improving 2 months after treatment of a recurring lung infection. In a statement issued on Sunday, the office of Jacob Zuma said the 95-year-old Mandela is making slow but steady progress but remains in critical condition. Mandela's daughter equally affirms that her father is now able to sit up by himself. Meanwhile, the South African government has been able to release just few details about Mandela's illness, citing privacy concerns. However, many South Africans see him as the father of their nation and have been praying for his quick recovery. Vote counting is ongoing in Mali's runoff presidential election as the Malians hope the new president will bring stability to the West African country following a military coup. The country went to the polls on Sunday to choose between former Prime Minister Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta and former Finance Minister Soumaïla Cisse. The election, the first since 2007, came following last year's coup that ignited a rebel insurgency and a French-led war that displaced thousands of civilians in the country. According to observers, the vote was peaceful and free of major technical props. Final results are expected in 2 or 3 days, and the Constitutional Court has until Friday to certify them. Heavy rains and flood in Khartoum, in the north of Sudan, have killed at least 36 people, destroying about 5,000 houses. This disaster occurred on Friday, following a similar flood which started on August 1st. The Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs says that, in addition to the capital region and Niger State, the rain has swamped 5 other states in Sudan, equally destroying over 14,000 houses in the state. A volunteer youth group, NAFER, says that, as a result of the flood, some families are living in nearby schools under harsh conditions. They have no access to clean water, and the tank water they have been surviving on is unsafe and sold at double the regular price. Zimbabwe's President Robert Mugabe will deliver his first public speech since his victory in the nation's presidential election last week. The head of state will address a Heroes Day celebration in the capital Harare to commemorate those who died during the country's War of Independence. Meanwhile, Mugabe Tsvangirai, the defeated opposition, has decided to boycott the event. He is, however, demanding a rerun of the elections on the ground that the results were fraudulent and stolen. Tsvangirai's lawyers in response filed an appeal with the Constitutional Court on Friday over the same presidential election results, which claimed that about 8,700 names were duplicated on the voters' list.